everybody, this is us for Listed on Gaming with episode 7, match number 4 with Boros Burn here in Modern. Particular list is by Sandy Dog MTG, noted MTGO grinder, and sometimes Pro Tour player, Brandon Burton. Trying out a competitive league here, was trying to jump back into the Modern Challenge race, etc. League hasn't started out so hot so far. We've had... we beat Hardened Scales in a close matchup. We played against Rock and got rocked, and then had a had a flip the top deck live or die against Black White Tokens, and we died. So, anyways, on to match number 4. If you like what you're seeing on the channel, please consider subscribing, giving us a thumbs up, and leaving a constructive comment down below. This build is a build he's been kind of championing for a while. 2 Lightning Helix, 2 Skullcrack in the main. 4th and 4th copies of Skullcrack on the sideboard, 4 copies of Skewer the Critics, beyond that, 19 lands and Curve Lavamancer. Sideboard, we have 3 Path to Exile, 3 Searing Blood for creature matchups, Rest in Peace for any type of graveyard decks, Skullcrack when you're faring against life gain, or you need to bring out your Searing Blazes and such, and Smash to Smithereens for your artifact and enchantment matchups, you know, things like, actually just artifact matchups, Hardened Scales, Whir, Chalice of the Void, any of those kinds of things. Smash obviously served us very well in the matchup against Hardened Scales, but generally it's a little bit more narrow card than something like Destructive Revelry, Wear Tear, or Cinder Vines. So, to match number 4 here, we're on the draw. Hand's pretty solid, but we've had some solid hands and just gotten rocked already this league, so could be the Phoenix deck, leaning towards either Phoenix or Control, or Storm I suppose, but Storm doesn't usually run fetches anymore, so looks like Control of some style. Oh, Spirits. Well, not exactly the hand against Spirits either. Deputy of Detention. So, alright. Alright, Supreme Phantom, sure. Gonna make winning this race kind of difficult. Taking 3 here. Phantasmal Image. Kind of a scary card here. Opponent is taking 2 damage for really no good reason. See if they counter this. I feel like they want the pressure in play more than they do. Wow. Sure. Not expecting that one to draw out the Mausoleum Wanderer. Especially since it's likely these are the only 2 lands they have in hand. Selfless Spirit, sure. Is there any life gain in their main deck? Guess I should play around Night of Autumn just in case. Should have attacked with Supreme Phantom, probably. Alright, so you're dead. Cool. Boom. Yep. So, while three color mana bases are pretty easy to manage in Modern, it does come in a price in certain matchups like Burn. So, cards like Thalia will be coming in, cards like Knight of Bond will be coming in, Geist of St. Trask might be coming in. Opponent did have Deputy of Detention. I don't know if that necessarily changes things. Eidolon's pretty terrible in these matchups, especially if they have Ether Vial, which a lot of these lists do. 3 copies of Path, 3 copies of Searing Blood, Skull Crack, question mark. Other 2 cards am I cutting here? Boros Charms. There are 2 copies of Skull Crack are tempting. Guess just as a hedge. Maybe I should be cutting something like Lava Spike over Boros Charm. But it's definitely important to have some interaction for the early stuff. And Skull Cracks to stop things like Knight of Autumn. Okay, Aether Vial. I'm going to keep them from taking a ton of damage off their land. But that kind of indicates to me that that might be their only land. Hopefully we'll draw a fetch land. Maybe we can keep up Searing Blaze here. Must have been their draw step. Yeah, Thalia's annoying. Spend that Rift Bolt. See if they violin something here. They don't. Sure. So now I have the interesting problem of, do I go after... I'm gonna just Rift Bolt their face and hope to rip a land for Path to Exile. Sweet. Go ahead and go to combat here. See what they violin. Sure. Don't go to blocks here. So I get to get rid of 2 of their 3 creatures here. Don't get any damage in, unfortunately, but do get to get rid of their entire board. We have 2 cards left in hand. Pass to them. go up to 2 or 3 here. Stick on 3. Interesting. See what they put in here. Do you have another one? Alright. Definitely a close matchup. Very, very close matchup here. Sure. And the only thing we have to worry about is whatever is coming out of Vial this turn. Alright. You have a third spell queller, you have a third spell queller, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Got something else to vial in here. Alright. Wanderer is mildly annoying. Depends on if they have another 3-drop. Sure. Problem is, if they drew a Knight of Autumn, we're going to get blown out. But I think we have to go with the cards we can actually play around. Knight of Autumn not being one of them. Let's go Skull Crack here. This allows us to play around everything but a Lord. Them to 1. No! Yes! Whoo! Fought back to 2-2. Wow. Spirits match is always close. Does feel like it's... I don't want to say favorable for Burn, but it does feel like Burn can certainly win with the right combination of Bloods and Skull Cracks and Steering Wheel Aces and such. So, that was definitely a close matchup. And we'll be on to match number 5 for all the marbles, pretty much. This has been Dusk for Dusted on Gaming with episode number 7, match number 4. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.